Why, good morning, boring business owners and friends. Welcome to my live stream where I'm going to share with you my favorite books. They're going to help you just get your brand seen, learn lots of great things that you can do to move the message forward for your brand, and just in general, kick ass at what you're trying to accomplish in your business. Now, I'm going to take a quick second to go share this live on all of the places. So just give me one quick sec while I do that, because I have to do that on my phone. But hey, if you have a favorite book that you have just like revolutionized your business from, or that you just love, whether it's personal or professional, please, 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 will you share that in the comment section down below so that we can go get that book too, because that's what we're here for. We're here to like have this like strong community together to crush our goals and make sure that we're getting that message seen in that cluttered news feed. Please, will you share that in the... Sorry, my phone. And if you have backlash, I apologize for that, because that's what happens when you have autoplay on your phone. So shared. Sorry for that long, unnatural pause there. So I'm just going to dive into this because I'm just so excited to share with you these books. And you know, Bill, before we dive in, I want you guys to do me a quick favor. If you do not already subscribe to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss any more videos from this channel. They're going to help your message get seen in a cluttered news feed. And you know, if you are looking to get more from your marketing, if you're looking to learn more about military life, if you're looking to just have a friend in the internet, just make sure you subscribe, because that's what I'm here to do, to be there for you. So let's dive into these books. I have five books that I am just mildly, okay, let's be honest, like I'm really obsessed with these books, so much so that I've listened to them twice. I am a big audiobook reader because I love that with most business books, that the author actually reads the book, so I get to know them better, their voice better, and I feel like it's being told, that their story is being told much more accurately from them. So make sure that if you are going to read these books, that if you're an audio reader, if that's how you consume your content, like I do, I highly recommend the audiobooks of all of these, because that's how I read them, and it's just a better way, I feel, to consume things. So the first book that I love is You Are a Badass. This is by Jen Cicero, and I actually read it with a girlfriend when we were trying to figure out like what it was that was getting in our way with our business. She has a cooking blog, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with all of social media, and it just really just helped us both clear out the head trash that we had about growth and moving forward and figuring out what it is that we wanted to do. She has this really great quote that I'm going to read to you that is, if you are serious about changing your life, you will find a way. If you're not, you will find an excuse. And that just resonated with me so deeply, because I have so many excuses as to why I am not doing things, or why things are happening in my business, or what's going on, whether it's my kids or my husband or our move or the military, or I'm tired, or I'm sick, or I don't have this piece of technology. And it's right, I am the one that is causing those excuses to happen. I need to put that trash aside and focus on what my objectives are. I need to set those big goals, and I need to make them happen. And I need to put myself in situations to make the things I want in my life and my business happen. And all of that perspective, all of that personal mental growth happened while and from reading this book. I have the paper copy of this book and the audio version of this book, and I recently re-listened to this book to re-inspire me and reinvigorate me with where we're going with my business and what we have next to do. So You Are a Badass by Jen Cicero. Super great book if you're looking to figure out why things are just not going right with you, and help you with that mental shift that you need to have in your business. So the next book is probably my marketing Bible. I know a lot of people all have different things that they really latch onto with their marketing and their business, but this one is it for me. It is Vlog Like a Boss by Amy Landino. Now, if you're looking for the book, it's Amy Schmittauer because she wrote it while she was still an unmarried lass. But Vlog Like a Boss put what I needed to do for my marketing 100% in perspective. I have been a social media marketer since 2010, and I have always struggled with one specific thing in my business, and it's finding sales, which I know sounds super weird considering that I've been able to have a successful business for all that time. I spent a lot of time networking and I spent a lot of time trying to grow my business, and it always was very manual. And when I found Vlog Like a Boss, it not only gave me like specific tool things I needed for creating blogs, like paying attention to lighting and audio and figuring things out in that way, it allowed for me to understand that I need to be giving information in a way that people are consuming information, and it just allowed for all of my thought processes to funnel into a thing that made sense for me, which is one of the reasons I'm here today. I am doing vlog every day in May for this. This is day 3 if you're watching the replay, and she does vlog every day in VedM, vlog every day in April, vlog every day in August, and that's how I actually launched my YouTube channel. I launched my video marketing adventure last August. I decided to do vlog every day in May, one, because it's my birthday month and I wanted to have a way to give to my friends and followers this gift to them, but also because I didn't have it together for April, to be quite honest. So I have been doing vlog every day in May based on this book. And she has, again, I'm going to give you a really great quote. It says, "You can have the best products ever, even better than existing competition. But if no one knows about it because you didn't market it correctly, it might as well not exist." And that is literally what I was running into over and over again. But now that I have my YouTube channel, I'm producing those videos every single week. I'm up to 3 a week with the podcast recap. So technically it's 4 videos a week. I am starting to see a much better return and a much better quality of client that is coming to me wanting to work and collaborate together. And since I've been doing this, the dollar value and the quality of them has increased. So while all-in-one is usually all about our basic package of $149 a month, we have been able to get more add-ons and more work and more customization because they've learned from our YouTube channel and they see that they have so much more that they want to do because of all the knowledge I've been giving them. And it's allowed for them to know that they need more, they want to do more, and they want more help. So this sort of giving mentality that really is preached through in the Vlog Like a Boss book to build credibility, it's literally the gospel for me because it is so true and has been so impactful in my business. So if you are considering getting into video marketing for your business, you want to read or listen to Vlog Like a Boss, which Amy narrates herself, and it's awesome. And she even goes off book sometimes to throw in some extra tidbits to help you with what you're trying to accomplish to make it more relevant at the time of her audio recording. So Vlog Like a Boss. So my third book is called Crushing It by Gary Vaynerchuk. Now, a lot of people worship at the altar of Gary Vaynerchuk. And I'm sorry, I have a lot of like worshiping references today. Not my intention, but hope it's not offending anybody. But they live and breathe the Gary V life. And you know, I really like Gary V. I've actually got to meet him in person. I bought his Jab, 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 Right Hook book. I've consumed his content, but he's a bit much for me. And so what I really love about Crushing It is it's a follow-up book to his book, Crush It, which was his first book that he wrote back in 2009. And the book does 2 really smart things. One, it gives an updated piece of information from Crush It. So every chapter is broken up into different ways of marketing, specifically social media based things. But the second part I love about it is it gives actual real life examples of people who have read Crush It and how they've taken what they learned from that book and applied it to their business, what they've done and how they've grown. And every person that is in that book with that piece of information with that stats is so inspiring and so helpful and so relatable, because we often read these books and hope for the best and hope that we can just, sail to the moon with that information, but to actually read story after story of someone who's actually crushed it in their business because of what someone said is truly amazing to me. So if you're going to read Crushing It by Gary Vaynerchuk, which is the yellow one, not the green one, definitely listen to it with the audiobook, because Gary, because he can't help himself, goes off book all the time, giving extra pieces of inspiration, giving extra nuggets and facts, information, things that he's dealing with. And so he makes the book richer by having those off-book points. And the other thing I really like about listening to Gary Vaynerchuk's book is there's not a lot of swearing. I find a lot of his excessive amounts of swearing when he's talking really distracting, but the book, it's super dialed in and almost non-existent. So Crushing It by Gary Vaynerchuk is my third recommendation to you. And it comes with a quote of, where is it? You just have to make the choice to actually do it. I am so tired of excuses. Why not try something new? Be optimistic, exhibit patience, shut your mouth, and execute. And if there's anything I say all the time, it is work the problem. From telling my children this, to telling the people on my team this, to telling my husband this, to telling anyone that comes into contact with me for consulting, it is work the problem. Stop complaining and make it happen. And if you are interested in getting to that point in your business, Crushing It is going to lead you there. And so that's my fourth book, is Crushing It. So my fifth book for you is a fun book, a book I really love. And it's not factual, it's not business related, but it hits me personally right in the feels. And it's called Confessions of a Domestic Failure. Now, Confessions of a Domestic Failure just cracks me up, because it's all about this woman who becomes a mom and how the life of a mother is nothing like what she expected. I have a quote from the book, and it says, "You're just a mom. You feel useless and essential at the same time. You feel like everyone is doing a better job than you and that nobody understands what you're going through." And I think I talk to mother after mother. In fact, I actually run the MOPS program at the base I'm currently stationed at in Korea. And I literally sit in a room full of women twice a month, and they're in this constant state of like, I don't feel like I'm doing this right. I always feel like I could be doing better. I have so much mom guilt. And this book, it's like it's like someone narrated my mind. And I've shared it with my girlfriends, and we read it together, and they felt the exact same way. And this really helps you just kind of laugh at yourself and put the problems of parenthood really into perspective, and kind of really, I think, reinforces that you're not alone, and how you feel is 100% normal, and how you deal with it is different than how everyone else is dealing with it. You have to do you as a parent, and you have to do what feels right. So at the end of the day, no matter what the internet says, no matter how Pinterest perfect you're trying to be, no matter what your person that is down the street from you is like portraying online, or whatever social media is telling you, chances are it's a lie, or that it's just they're trying too hard, or they're just naturally good at something that you're not. And my husband has this saying called, everyone gets shit on equally. It's just a matter of how. And so it's like, just because someone just seems to be crushing it at parenthood doesn't mean that they're not, financially struggling, or having problems in their marriage, or their mother is sick, or they're dealing with some sort of devastation in their life. So while you might think you're struggling in motherhood, you probably are excelling in another area of your life that you are unaware of. And again, this book just really makes you laugh, makes you not feel alone, and really puts that fun back into parenting that you probably want very much, especially as a mom. So that is my fourth book. I know I said Crushing It was my fourth book. I'm sorry, I missed my list. I have one final book to share with you that I think is absolutely wonderful, especially if you are just a newer business looking to dive into online branding. And it is called Youpreneur by Chris Ducker. And again, listen to the audiobook if you can, but you can also read it for free on Kindle Unlimited. And he really just breaks down very simply and basically every single step of what you should be doing with your business. In fact, if you're looking for a manual for building an online brand, you literally can sit with this book and work through it chapter at a time and say, okay, so this chapter I can do this, go do it, come back and go to the next chapter, do it and go to the next chapter. And it's a really great resource, and I wanted to share it with you because it really makes it simple for you if you are looking to get started online and you're struggling with the idea of getting seen in that cluttered newsfeed that we talk about on this channel all the time. So if you are looking to accomplish that with your business, to get started with online branding, and you're looking for like a really good step-by-step manual from someone who is incredibly kind, incredibly informative, definitely check out Youpreneur by Chris Ducker. So those are my 5 favorite books that I want to share with you to get you through business, online marketing, and a little bit of personal fun. If you have, again, if you have any books that you just super love for business or even personally, just let me know down in the description below what you are reading and how you like to consume them, please. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you stay tuned for this channel to watch more from Vlog every day in May. And I'm going to include some cards right here with some more videos that you can watch that are related to our topic today. And like we always say in military life, it is never goodbye, it is see you soon. So until next time, I will see you soon.